gonna skip past the Bourne division because I'm gonna keep it a buck. After we did the AFC East, bro, after the Bills and the Patriots, I don't really think no one cares. To be honest, just saying. But we got the Denver Broncos, we got the Chiefs, we got the Las Vegas Raiders, and we got the Los Angeles Chargers, yo. Listen, we gotta start off with the Raiders, bro, because the Raiders came in swinging, knocking everything out of the park. One. You already know they go out there, they ain't go all out, but they go out there and they get Mendoza. We all see what Mendoza can do. Do we know what he gonna be in the league just yet? No, obviously not. But at the end of the day, yo, Mendoza, he showed great. He showed great shit. The boy's nice. The boy can hoop, and he shows that he put everything on the fucking line for his team, and that's what the Raiders need at the QB. So I think the young kid gonna be tough. I think he really is gonna be tough, which I'm not happy for. You know what I'm saying? Being a Broncos fan, but it is what it is. Then they already got Ashton Genty. They go out there, and then they go ahead and get fucking Mike Washington from Arkansas, bro. Mike Washington was the third-ranked running back in the draft, chat. The third-ranked running back in the draft. Why is he falling? Why is he falling past the fourth round, the fifth round? Like, what are we talking about here? You feel what I'm saying? Then, no, before that, you feel what I'm saying? The second pick, they go ahead and grab Jamad McCoy. I think it's Jamad. I believe he was the second-ranked corner in the draft. Why is he falling to the fourth round? Did we not just see this last year with Will Johnson? You feel what I'm saying? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Tape does not lie, bro. Jamad McCoy should have never fell that far, bro, because of an injury. But we seen that they did the same thing with Will Johnson last year. Now look at Will Johnson being one of the best corners in the league right now. Everybody just fucked up and let him fall all the way down to the Raiders. Like, come on, what are we doing? So they already got Mendoza, Jamad McCoy, Mike Washington, and then they go ahead and grab Tradan Stoops, bro. Like, out of Arizona. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, the Raiders, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be sick and going against the Raiders. I won't be surprised when we go face the Raiders, bro, twice a year. They actually giving us a run for our money. They gave us a run for our money last year. For some odd reason, they fucking sucked. You feel what I'm saying? But when you add them with Bowers, Ashton Genty, and the already good defense that they kind of got, I ain't gonna lie. The Raiders can be a little scary. I ain't gonna say. We gonna see. But moving on, we got the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? It is fuck Big Red, but at the end of the day, you always got to put respect on Big Red name. You can never count them out. You feel what I'm saying? They already got Mahomes. They already got a star-studded team with Chris Jones. They traded Trent McDuffie, so they kind of lose. They kind of missing. They got a couple holes somewhere. They missing a couple missing spots. Damn, can't even talk. But they did go out there. I ain't gonna lie. They traded McDuffie and straight went out there and got McDuffie right back. I ain't gonna lie. They got first round. They go ahead and get Delaney from LSU, the top-rated corner in the whole draft. That was huge. That was a big trade they made to jump up there in the top 10 and grab the lane. Yo, that was huge, bro. Then they went ahead and get Peter Woods out of Clemson. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but Peter Woods is like that. So they drafted Chris Jones' replacement. They drafted Trent McDuffie's replacement. And they already signed Kenneth Walker in the free agency, chap. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little worried to play the Chiefs, yo. I'm a little worried. Before I wasn't worried and I was always confident, like, fuck the Chiefs, we're gonna beat them motherfuckers. But now, they done reinforced everywhere, bro. They still got Chris Jones. You put Peter Woods next to him. You put Delane to replace Trent McDuffie. The secondary is kind of still the same, besides they losing their safety to, I think it was number 6 or something like that. But then you go out there and sign Kenneth Walker. And then on top of Peter Woods being drafted in Delane, you go out there and draft Emmett Johnson too. Now, I don't know if y'all know who Emmett Johnson is. From Nebraska. The dude is a beast, bro. I think he was the 4th-ranked running back, or maybe 7th. Or maybe somewhere in between. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. These are some star picks. They lost Leo Chanel, and they went out there and got another edge rusher, Mason Thomas from Oklahoma. I ain't gonna cap. I got a caution sign on the Chiefs on our schedule this year, for sure. The first game, no. Because I don't think Mahomes is going to be playing. But the second game, definitely for sure. Next, we got the Los Angeles Chargers, though. You know what I'm saying? We got to move on. We can get through this joke quick. We got the Los Angeles Chargers next. And boy, I tell you, I was not impressed. The Chargers by far had the worst draft out of this entire division. I don't know what I don't know what their game plan was. I don't. I do think they need offensive linemen. The fact that they did just lose both of their offensive tackles, like due to injuries and everything, or for the past season. So, but the first pick, they go out there and get the edge Hakeem from Miami. Now I ain't gonna lie, dude is nice. Dude is definitely nice. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it. But do y'all really need an edge rusher? Y'all couldn't use another position somewhere else. So I don't really like that pick. And then you go out there and get an offensive guard and Jake Slaughter from Florida. All right, cool. Bulk the O-line up. I don't think it's nothing ever drafting O-linemen, y'all. You know, the people in the trenches, they do all the work. The O-linemen and D-linemen, cool. I think that's a solid pick, whatever. Then you got Brennan Thompson. And I'm going to be real. I don't know too much about Brennan Thompson. And I'm like, we going to get to know him, I guess. But I ain't like nothing about the Chargers draft. Like, did you see Brennan Thompson drip when he went to their rookie premiere, like, photo shoot? I didn't like nothing about it. Baggy, a shirt. Yo, if you didn't see it, just go ahead and look up the clip. Yo, that dude was bad. Yo, I just don't like nothing about it. The Chargers draft by far was definitely the worst. But as y'all already know, we got to say the best for last, man. The Denver Broncos draft class, man. Now bear with me, though, because y'all got to understand, we didn't need a lot of things. You feel what I'm saying? We one of the only teams in, I think, history to sign 97% of the roster back that we just had that was on a Super Bowl run. You feel what I'm saying? We lost two people, and that was John Franklin Myers, and then it was PJ Locke. Big on me. Big whoop. Cool. But we went out there and drafted Tyler Denham. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know that's how you say his name. So big bro, if you see this video, man, my bad, dog. But both from Texas A&M, yo. Dude is nice. The dude is nice. I like him in the pass game. And when you read his scouting results and everything, they say he's a better in the run game than the pass game, but I think it's the complete opposite. You feel what I'm saying? Because he's kind of undersized a little bit. But I think in the pass rush, he'll be a very effective piece in the rotation, definitely to get started, along with the other edge rushers that we got with the Nick Bonito, you know, Casa Bonito, you feel me? And Jonathan Cooper and all them. I think he definitely is a good pick. Now, when I picked him right there, probably not. It was a lot of other people I wanted us to go after. We just didn't do it, but it is what it is. But the next one, I was really excited about, the running back Jonah Coleman out of Washington, bro. I was really hype about this because you look at all the great teams in history, Super Bowl winning teams, you know, back-to-backs and all that stuff, bro. They always got a powerful run game. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's a one running backfield and he just takes everything over. But nowadays, bro, most of them got two stud running backs. Look at the Seahawks. You had Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker. Look at the Lions. You had David Sonic and Knuckles. You had Montgomery and you had Jahmyr Gibbs. Listen, we got J.K. Dobbins, R.J. Harvey, and Jonah Coleman, bro. And something about Sean Payton that I noticed, y'all, he cares about pass blocking a lot. Which in Jonah Coleman kind of he excels in that. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't know, now you know. And you really need to go check out his tape before y'all try to say I'm chatting and all this other stuff. But bull really nice. But after that, we got Cage Casey. Like I said, it's nothing ever, officer guard from Boise State. It's nothing ever wrong with drafting an O-lineman or D-lineman, man. It's usually just for depth and use them as another piece of, say, in case somebody go down. You never know when your lineman going to go down, so you always want to be rather safe than sorry. But the pick that really surprised me, this is my one sleeper pick for us, yo. Red Murdoch from Buffalo. I'm like, now, I'm cool with physical linebackers and everything, but I ain't going to lie. They flashed this little stat around like, oh, he led the league and he led the country in forced fumbles and all that. I get that. That's impressive. Whatever. But I watched the man tape. I think he's going to turn a lot of heads. I think he's going to turn a lot of heads. His stat sheet's not really as impressive as other linebackers, clearly, which is why he went where he went. But at the same time, bro, when you watch his tape, the man is physical. The man is fast and he is physical. Like, he is not missing tackles. Now, I don't really know how much is he going to, you know, progress, but all I saw was a lot of hit sticks, a lot of like high speed pursuit, chasing you down to the sideline, you not getting around me. I like it though. I like the effort because you can kind of teach the rest. You know what I'm saying? He has the athleticism and everything. So I think he'd be a really good piece, but that's one of my sleeper picks. I think he might fuck around and surprises and break out somewhere. But yo, the tight end, Justin Jolie, NC State. Yo, this is a pick. I don't understand how he fell so far. He was the 5th ranked tight end, and I ain't gonna lie, this man is like I don't know if he's taller than Evan Ingram. I think they might be the same height. But he's like a younger, athletic, bigger Evan Ingram. Oh my God. Everything is just head top, He's good in the run game. You feel me? He can get down and dirty in the trenches. I love it. Yo, I think we had a really good draft. I don't think it was the best out of our draft division. No, I think the Raiders had the best one. And then I think it was the Chiefs. And then I think we had the third one. But then again, it wasn't a lot of spots we needed to fill. Hopefully, we make another splash trade before the season starts. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to go ahead and see about that. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all drop a comment. Let me know who y'all rooting for. Let me know what y'all think about the picks and everything. And especially what y'all think this division going to do once the season starts. Who y'all excited to see play. But other than that, make sure y'all stay tuned for part 3, man.